Well, when we finished all of the heavy lifting, courtesy of Mark Blake's huge efforts and the efforts of many of us to read and check and, where necessary, offer up some editorial input, it seemed like a fitting afterthought, which indeed it was, to come up with something in the way of a little audio memory of everything. So as an idea, I put forward some snippets of different Jethro Tull music over the years as a backdrop to a spoken word poem, if you like, which is what we call the Ballad of Jethro Tull, really putting into just a relatively few stanzas a whole bunch of elements that took us through the history of the band. And then in addition to that, there was another thing which I was familiar with because I've performed it many times in British cathedrals and churches over the years at Christmas time. And it's a piece by Sir Walter Scott, a little tiny excerpt from an enormous book called Marmion. This particular piece touches my heart, probably because it is about, within the guise of Christmas spirit, it's bringing people together in a very classless way to enjoy company and to celebrate. And I suppose that is a great parallel to what it is that I do for a living. My job is ultimately about bringing people together to celebrate something, whatever that might be, different in the case of every person's way of looking at it, but nonetheless drawing people together to join in something. In a way, that little excerpt from Marmion, from the Christmas party for all and sundry in the Lord's manner, that seems in a way almost to encapsulate what being in a band like Jethro Tull perhaps is all about.